This is a video solution of Advanced Data Analysis exam practical part July 2017 number 17. Okay, we start immediately with our exercise. Okay, the dataset is the same of the previous exam, so there is nothing new. First of all, I get the files. In order to get the files, I open any file explorer, or you can open here my PC. Digit //ubz01fst. Since I am not on a university computer, I have to add unibz.it. Okay, oops. Okay, courses, exam Coletti. There's a long list of people. I locate myself. Okay, and I copy the files onto desktop. Let's make it smaller. Open. Since my desktop is a mess, as you can see, I create a new directory. At the end of the exam, I won't copy this new directory. Okay. It will take a while because I am connected in VPN at home. Now, instead of closing this one, I just iconize it. So at the end of the exam, I will find it easily. Let's open R now. Well, it's a good idea that if you come at exam with R on a USB pen drive, if you don't do the exam on your computer. Otherwise, you will need to copy it, and it will take approximately 45 minutes. And I'm not joking. So I have R installed here since this is my computer. I have R portable installed here. However, you can use it on a USB pen drive. Okay, I load R commander. Okay, I wait 3 hours as usual. And then I have to load fuels.rdata, which is here. I wait for R commander to arrive. Come on. Okay. How do I load fuels.rdata? Well, there are several different ways. A possibility is dragging it here. Another possibility is file, load workspace from the R console, not from the. You locate your desktop. Fuels.rdata. Okay, loaded. I load it also in R commander. Okay, just take a look at it. It may wait a while because it's a lot of data. In the meantime, let's read the first one. Build a pie chart with variable brand using colors yellow, black, and red. Okay, very well. Now I open Word to write all my comments. Come on. Okay, I save it to be sure to have saved it in the right place. New folder. Okay, let's assign exam. Okay, this navigation is not needed. Pie chart. Okay, let's build the pie chart. It's very easy. Pie chart for brand. Okay, the pie chart appears in the console. You must close it, and then you must set the colors. Pay attention to the parentheses. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. See, yellow, black, red. Okay. I select everything because it's a command on 2 rows. It's in the console. Okay, here. Oh, what an horrible thing. Okay. Copy as bitmap and paste it here. Done. I don't need to comment. Test does not require me to comment. Build a scatter plot with longitude on the horizontal axis and latitude on the vertical one. So I must close this graph here. Graph, scatter plot, longitude here and latitude here. I check that there are no strange things. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, it's a map of Italy, obviously, because these are the Italian petrol stations. Okay, oops. Copy as bitmap, so you can see how they are distributed. There are some remote areas in which there are few or none petrol stations. These are the island. Scatter plot. Well, if the scatter plot looks upside down by the turn, it's because you have longitude on the vertical axis and latitude on the horizontal axis. Okay, and now let's go on. Create a new variable price corrected equal to price incremented by 0.08 when itself is 1. Well, there are various ways to create it. Well, the faster way probably is this one. Fuels dollar price corrected assignment fuels dollar price. Pay attention to the capital letters. Plus, I leave some spaces just to improve readability. Plus is self by 0.08. In this way, when itself is 0, it's fuel's price. When itself is 1, it's incremented by 0.08. This is a possibility. Okay, another possibility. There are several other possibilities, honestly. Another possibility is doing the same, but here. Okay, so price corrected and with expression. Okay, there are other complex possibilities involving if or things like that. Data. So selecting only the thing with itself 1 and increment them by 0.08 and then selecting the other one. Okay, but these are rather complex. This is the most straightforward. I submit it. I just copy it into Word file even though it's not needed in case I save in case I lost everything. Okay, if you want to see it, you don't click on view, because if you have done it in this way, you won't have it inside. Our commander has not yet received it inside the dataset. Okay, so you won't see it in view, don't worry, but you see it, for example, in ls.str. Okay, can you see? Oh, where is it? Fuels price corrected. Why is not present here? It seems to be empty. But fuels price exists. Yes, fuels price exists. Yes, fuels price definitely exists. But why fuels price corrected doesn't exist? Let's run it again. Object itself not found. Yes, the mistake. Fuels dollar itself. Okay, always read the error messages here below. Submit. Okay. Now ls_str should display okay. Let's see whether it's correct. Price in 0.1499, itself is 1, so it's something more. It is the same. Yes, it's correct. Okay, so I correct also what you see in Word. Okay. Test whether there is a relation between itself factor and type. Well, these are two nominal variables. So it's obvious that you have to do the chi-square test. Let's do everything H0. A distribution of is self factor and type are independent. H1 not independent. Okay, chi-square test on a contingency table. And I would like to see here also the percentages and commented it. Okay, let's see how to do it. Statistics, contingency table, two-way table, is self-factor, and type. Statistic. Well, I will put the column percentage and let's see what comes out. Chi-square test of independence. Come on. Okay. Let's copy everything and then we will just select what is needed. Don't leave everything, because if you leave everything, I understand that you are just copying and pasting. Okay. Contingency table. Okay. Why is my computer locked? Okay, type. Okay, well, the count is not relevant. Okay, so let's comment it. For on high weighs 52.1% of prices refer to non-self services. On main roads, only 50.5%. On other roads, which I imagine are town and local roads, 54.4% refer to non-self services. It's very annoying that my word is not in English. Okay. Save. Okay, the test. Okay, sig is very much, a lot smaller than 0.05. H0 is rejected. A distribution of is self-factor is affected by road type. Okay. Describe graphically the relation between price and type using colors green for highway, blue for main road, and gray for other. Okay, well, price is a scale variable, type is a nominal variable. My suggestion here is using the box plot by groups. Graph box plot. Plot by groups, type, price, nothing else. And now we'll apply the colors. Is it a box? Well, let's apply the colors. Comma, col, equal, C, small c. Here we start with green, comma, blue, comma, gray. And is gray written in this way or with A? Let's see. Probably both are accepted. Yes. Copy as bitmap. Oh. Okay, done. Save. If you copy everything into Word file, the Word file is the important one. Otherwise, I suggest you also to save this one very often with file, save script as. The annoying part is that our commander doesn't remember where you are and you have every time to go around and change name exam.r. Okay. Okay, check numerically, no test, the relation between price and latitude. So, well, I know two tools to check numerically. One is a test and the other one is not a test. So the only one is checking skewness and kurtosis. So numerical summaries, price, away everything, skewness and kurtosis only. Okay, is price normally distributed? Question mark. Okay, skewness is negative, which means that it is skewed to the left. It means that it has a feather left tail. The left tail is fair. Kurtosis is positive, which means that this is not really the kurtosis, the adjusted kurtosis for the people who have preliminary knowledge in statistics. Usually the kurtosis should be equal to 3. This is the adjusted kurtosis, so it should be equal to 0. It is 2 pointy. Means that the distribution is 2 pointy. Okay. Save, done. Check using a numerical method, which is not a test, whether price is normally distributed. So, no. Sorry, I have switched the two things. Okay, so I will write the other one here, so the professor will find it. Check numerically the relation between price and latitude. Let's reformulate it with study numerically. Okay, relation between price and latitude, the Pearson or the Spearman correlation coefficients. I will do both, since you never know what the professor wants. Where are they? Oh, can you see what happens when you don't study? You don't remember where are the things. Hmm. Where is correlation matrix between price and latitude? So we want to check, if you are curious on what to really do, we want to check whether the price depends on how south and north you go. Okay. Pearson correlation between price and latitude is... Oh, this means that prices are cheaper in the north. Okay, so the north you go, because the latitude increases when you go south. So when you go south, the latitude increases and the prices decrease. The prices are cheaper in the south. Let's see Spearman. I don't forget where it is. Okay. Oh, same thing. Spearman and Pearson always. Prices are cheaper when you increase latitude, which means go south. Okay, so in the south of Italy, we have discovered, at least on that day, gasoline prices are cheaper. Okay, let's go on. Create a new dataset fuels Q8 with only Q8 petrol stations. So data, where is the subset? The name, fuels Q8, subset expression, brand equal Q8. Okay. And now test whether the median of variable price is equal to 1.5. First check that it has been created. Okay. The median of variable price is equal to 1.5. Oh, this is a tough thing. So we have to, I suggest you to take my slides, which I imagine at exam you have already printed, haven't you? Or do you come to exam without the slides printed? And do what is written there, nothing else. So I think it's one of the last ones. The median test, okay. The sign test. Okay, sign test. H0, sign test, only for Q8 petrol stations. Median of price is 1.5. H0, H1, median of price is not 1.5. Let's see. I just copy from here. Look, I don't even type it, I copy it directly from here. Oh, no, I didn't really copy. Start a copy, paste, okay. Let's call it var. Dataset, it's fuels Q8, fuels Q8. Variable is price with a capital P. Okay, I will call it var. It would be more appropriate to call it price. However, let's call it var. Okay. Now, remove missing values in case there are some. So since I call it var, I don't even need to rename it. Done. Remove missing values. And now calculate these three quantities. Pay attention because you have to replace m with your hypothesized median, which is 1.5. You don't need to replace var because we just call it var, so we'll do all three. Okay, now I want to look at the values, however. SL, SR, and N. So this means that we have 8,324 cases. Of these, 4,000 are on the right of 1.5, 4,200 are on the left of 1.5. So let's write these numbers here, so the professor is happy. Okay. This means that more cases are on the left. So probably the median lies is larger than 1.5. However, let's check it. And to check it, you have the significance calculated in this way. Okay, with, I remind you, S is the smaller of the two. And in this case, the smaller of the two is SR. If you don't understand what I'm doing, it's because you have not studied the last video. Okay, here it is. Significance is 0.0173, which means H0 is rejected, which means median is not 1.5. I don't ask you to do a one-side tile test, so we're not interested whether it's on the left or on the right. Okay, now I close everything. Save this one and close. Save the script. If you save the word correctly, there is no need to save something else. However, since you never know, you save everything. Okay, and save also this one just to be sure. Save the output. Okay, what? It's so boring, this application. Excellent. Okay, and let's save also the workspace. And obviously, always in another directory. Okay. And finally, I can shut down forever R until the next year. Okay. This one. Okay. This one is not needed. Now let's go to the access exercise. Enable content. If you don't click on it, it won't work correctly. Create query one that asks for years and display the repair's ID of the reparation which started in that year. Easy peasy. So query design, reparations. We don't need anything else, I think. So we need the repair ID. We need start year, colon, it's year of start. Op. Tell me a year. Op. Run 2016. Oops. Run 2016. Okay. Only this one. Too easy. Save. Query 1. Close. Create report 1 that displays mechanics by mechanic, and then car producer by car producer the car plates on which they have done reparations. So also this one is very easy. Doesn't even need anything else, just directly the report, where is report wizard, from table car, we need the car plates, from table mechanics. Well, let's take the last name and the first name. Something else? Car producer by car producer, so from table cars. Oh, come on, it is locked. Come on. Car producer. Okay, next. By cars. No, first by mechanics. Next. Yes, I want to insert another. Okay. Mechanics, car producer, car plate. Okay. Is there any order? No. Next. Report 1. Come on. Okay, Basile Edoardo, Audi, Dacia, Fiat. Okay, fine. Close. Create Form 1 to handle customers and the cars they own. Lock it to avoid customers deletions. Create Form Wizard. Well, customers. Well, everything, who cares? Customers. Well, let's say last name and first name. Nothing else. Okay, by customer. Form 1. Sub form 1. You don't need to rename the subform, but just to do it. Okay. Wonderful. Buccino Umberto is a customer, doesn't own any car. Okay. Many customers don't own cars. Okay, now we switch to design view. Have to lock it. I have to lock only the form. So allow deletions. No. I don't have to lock the subform, so it's not a problem. Okay. Done. Save. Okay. Create query 2 that deletes all the 82 records from table in charge which are connected to mechanic Franco Costa. So create query design in charge. I need also mechanics, otherwise I cannot retrieve Franco Costa. So for mechanics Costa, in case we have two Costas, let's take also Franco. Okay. And let's see the repairs ID. For the moment, let's see it. These are the repairs ID. Okay. I need to convert it to a delete query. Well, if I convert it like this, I'm not sure whether it works. But according to my opinion, the best choice here is take the asterisk. Okay. And when you convert to a delete, it will delete with asterisk. You're sure it deletes all the fields, so it will delete the entire record. Okay. Run. 82. You check it's 82. I'm sure. But maybe before I save. Save. Query 2. Run. Yes. Well, deleted. I cross my fingers. Exam is over. I now have to return the files. The directory is here. I take the file, trick track, and I return. It will ask me whether I want to overwrite some files, and obviously, after being sure that I'm copying from my desktop and not, can you see, I'm copying from new folder to Quality Paolo, at this point I click replace. Because if you do the vice versa, you delete your exam. Okay, and I think the recording is over.